Hey, I have coffee, which is my first cup of the day, and I might be regretting this life decision right now. But the truth is, I have been walking around the house going, literally, this is my face. I have been dragging, and I realized when I got into work this morning, I did not make my routine cup of coffee and sip on it all morning. And so I think I'm feeling a little bit caffeine withdrawal. So bottoms up, and let's hope we don't spill it. All right, so who do we have in the house tonight? Well, we've got Brenda Foley, we have Savannah Stillman, we have Guess Who Nancy, who said she just loves the intro because it makes her want to dance. Zaza is here, of course. Katie from the Greenland Quilter is here. We've got Auntie L Handmade. And Katie Crafts is here. Melissa Shull is here and says, for some reason, I thought there wasn't a live tonight. Yes, and we're going to talk about that in just a moment. But before we do, you want to know who else is in the house?
Starts with a C and ends with an A.
A C and ends with an A.
Your crafty panda.
Oh, I was like, you're not Chewbacca. So Mary is sitting in the sewing room with me tonight. She's got a microphone on that side of the room so you can hear her as she's talking. She does not have the chat up in front of her because she is busy unsewing a quilt for me. Don't ask. Don't ask. Yeah. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everybody in the chat's going, Mary! So let's talk a little bit about why I'm live tonight, because I think everybody in the chat is a little confused, and that is our bad. So when Ian and I sat down to record our podcast that went out on Wednesday of this week, we were talking about retreats. I thought that it was going to be released next week on Wednesday. Guess what? I was wrong. It was released this week. We're not at retreat this week, obviously. So I am live. Hi. But next Friday, Mary, Ian, and I will be at the lake with my mom and a couple other friends. And so we won't be on a live stream, but maybe there will be a video that I'll try to drop for you on Friday night. Maybe I'll show you what I did to finish up the quilt that I started last week. I've got the center of it pieced, but I don't have the borders on it. And I would really like to show you in a condensed, edited video how I put that quilt together, and even show you how I chose to quilt it. So you got kind of the whole story of the quilt from start to finish without watching a 2-hour live stream. If I can get that done, I will schedule it to be a premiere at 8 o'clock next week. And however long it's on is how long it's on. You can have the live chat for a little bit, but no guarantees. We'll see what this week brings. So a couple of announcements before we get into it. First, the podcast released a couple days ago, so go back and give that a listen. But second, and most exciting for me, maybe not for Ian and Mary, is this pattern just launched quietly last night. So if you were a pattern tester for me for this, thank you, thank you, thank you. This is called Twinkle Tangle. It is a very easy sew, and the intricacy of this goes together with how the fabric is laid out. Most of it is half square triangle units, but you can see you can also do some fussy cutting in there as well. And I've given you 3 different sizes that you can use to make this quilt. You can do the mini, which is the size that I made here, that is 20 inches by 20 inches. You can do the midi, which is 35 by 35, or you can do the biggie, which is 50 by 50. And I may have been singing to myself, biggie, 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 can't you see? Yeah, I might have been singing that. That's why I named it. So, like when they call me Big Papa, I need coffee. So anyway, that is the pattern. It is available in the VIP download section of my website. If you are a VIP member on my website, you get it for free. Otherwise, it is $10 over in my Etsy shop. But if you go check out my website and look at the blog post for the announcement of this, I have a coupon code that'll get you $5 off through the end of May. So you can pick this pattern up for just $5. Or you can join the VIP program and you get access to all my patterns for free. So that's my announcement. Mary, are we ready to start sewing?
Absolutely.
And in your case, unsew?
Unsew. Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
For those of you that are curious, she is unsewing my Vortex quilt from Legit Kits. I loaded it very confidently onto my long arm right after I got Pro Stitcher. I was like, I figured it out. I can do this. And then I quickly realized that no, I couldn't. And so I pulled it off. Now I know how I could have recovered from it, but back then I didn't know. And so I pulled it off the long arm and Mary was like, I'll unpick that for you. I was like, I love you.
The story is that I picked this up when I was here in December. I took it home and was going to do it at home and bring it back. And I didn't because life got in the way, and so I brought it back again.
Yep. All right, so let me show you what I'm going to be working on tonight because this is so stinking cute, you guys. And I want to let you know that this is not my pattern, so I'm not going to give you any of the cutting instructions, but I did just drop in the live chat. It is also pinned at the top of the live chat, and it's in the description box down below, a link to this pattern. It's only $10. Please support the pattern designer, the pattern writer. Hop over, pick up that pattern, and then you can sit and sew with me on this. But I want to show you what this is. Check this out. I was going across the interwebs looking for things to buy, patterns to buy, really, and I saw this. So this is from Center Street Quilts, and I love Center Street Quilts. In fact, I have a wish list or a favorite list on my Etsy account that I put different things into. So I've got like an FPP category and a patterns category and I want to try to figure out how to make this category. I've got all these different lists. And her patterns are in the FPP and pattern categories because I just stinking love them. And so this week I decided I was going to support her small business and I bought about 5 or so of her patterns. They're all PDF downloads and I printed them out. The others are sitting kind of over there because I'm not working on them tonight, but this one I got because I thought it could be dual purpose. The first purpose is I have these Werther's candies that I just love. And I've been thinking about trying to make a little basket to hold the candies on my desk at work. How stinking cute is that? And then also I saw them and saw that they were baskets and thought, I wonder if this could scratch the check off, whatever, I can't think of words. I wonder if this could answer the call for an Easter basket. Well, the answer is yes, and also maybe no. Let me show you what these look like. The pattern does have the sizes for all 3 baskets. They are designed to nest together just like this. This is the tall one, and I'll lay them on the side so you can see them. This is the middle one, and this is the short one. I personally love this size and shape the most. The other 2 are okay, but I think that this one's really cute. And so I thought maybe it could work as an Easter basket too, because let's be honest, nobody needs one of those gigantic baskets full of chocolate.
I do.
Well, maybe Mary does, but my daughter does not, okay? And so she's getting to that age where we give her a few pieces of candy and gift cards usually. And so I thought this would be really cute to just put like a couple pieces of candy down in here and maybe a little couple gift cards, and then it's not taking up a ton of space, and it actually didn't even use that much fabric, and it's a reusable basket that could be set out as decoration to hold things in. I also feel like this would be really cute to just have on your table for some wonder clips or sewing notions, or even just to catch your threads as you're sewing. So lots of different uses in my mind for all of these, and I want to make up a bunch of them because I'd like to take one to my mom, and I'd like to have one to give to Mary when we go to the lake. I'd like to have one to give to Ian, and I'd just like to have a few others on hand for a retreat that I'm going to go to over the summer. So I thought I'd show you how to do it without giving you the cutting instructions. I hope that's okay. Oh, by the way, I do want to show you this other one that I made. So this is a little bit different than these. So once I followed the pattern to make all 3 of these sizes, I decided I was going to make one my size with this is my dimension. So I made this with a 10-inch piece of fabric, and I did a 2-inch boxed corner on this. And I think I still love this size better. This one's bigger, but I love this size better. So just letting you know. All right, let's set these out of the way. So the first thing that we're going to need to do is pick out our fabric. And I'm going to show you how to make this one in the size that I like. I've got 2 pieces of fabric that I'm going to fuse with some interfacing. So that's the first thing that I'm going to do. I'm using some SF 101. So if you don't know what this is, it is a lightweight woven interfacing. One side is smooth and the other the other side is bumpy, and that bumpy side has the glue on it. So we're going to lay our fabric down on a pressing surface, and we're going to put that wrong side up. So the pretty side is face down. Then we're going to get a piece of our woven interfacing, and we're going to lay that so that the bumpy side is against the wrong side of the fabric. And then I'm just going to give it a press. Really what I'm looking for is making sure that the glue is melting underneath my iron and it's adhering to the fabric. This SF101 is going to be what gives that fabric some body, so that once we're finished sewing this together, and you guys wait and see, this thing comes together so easily. Once we finish sewing this together, our little basket will have some shape to it. Hello, Deborah. Deborah Davidson says, hey there, Becca. Love you lots. Hello, hello, hello. Susan says, hello, Becca and chat folks. Hello, Susan. Welcome to the live stream. Oh, I love this fabric. Like, right? This one, so cute, so cute. And this one I love too. So I might have to keep this one for me. Might have to keep them all for me. I know I have to give one to Zoe for her little Easter basket. So we'll see.
We're going to let her pick the one she wants.
No.
No.
No, because she won't care. Nope, nope, nope. Hello, Martha. She said, hello, Becca and everyone else. Good evening. Good evening, Martha. All right. So, like I said, I'm not going to give you the cutting instructions on this because this is not my pattern, and I want to encourage you to support the pattern writer. So I'm just going to make the cut that I know I need to make really quick. Oh, that did not fuse all the way through, so I'm going to give it some more heat. I'll cut them, and then I'll go to the 3 camera. Angela says, I have the same fabric, but in purple. It is cute. Yes, it is.
Is that the one with the notions on it?
No, she's still talking about the one I held up.
Oh, okay. Because I'm going to say, they had that in purple. I want it.
Yeah, that fabric with the notions on it, that's out of print. You can't get it anymore.
You can't get it anymore?
No, that's a line from like 3 or 4 years ago.
Oh, okay.
She's talking about the Tula Pink handmade line, guys.
Oh.
If you can find it, you should buy it. If you can find it for a good price, you should really buy it. Candace says, hello, Crafty Panda.
Hello, Candace. Good to miss you. Coming around the bend.
Coming around the bend.
Yep, I'm almost done.
Doobie doobie doo. Ah. La 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 la. Mary, I think tomorrow we should go get crabs.
That sounds like a good idea.
We didn't do it last time you were here, did we? I don't think
I
so.
don't think so.
I don't think so. Oh, we did.
We did.
did. Jason treated us.
Yes.
But, I mean, one can never have too many crabs.
Nope.
And then we can stop for ice cream on the way back.
Yep. Are we going to go to the bakery in the morning?
Oh, we can.
Yeah.
Do you want to go to the bakery?
I want to go to the bakery.
Okay.
I'm even willing to get up early to go to the bakery.
Okay. I think Ian and I have to record an interview with Rachel Pierman from Crafty Monkeys, Breaking the Blocks. But I think that's at like 11 our time. So if we can leave at like 8, have our coffee and pastry and be back on the road by 9, we'll have plenty of time.
Works for me.
Okay, here are my 2 squares cut down to the size that the pattern tells me to cut down to. The next thing that I need to do after I've put the fusible on the back of it and I have them cut down to what the pattern says is I need to decide which of these 3 sizes I'm making, and the pattern will give you instructions for what size to cut out of the corners based on which one you want to make. So I know already, because I've memorized it, I know what I need to cut my boxed corners at. And again, I'm not telling you what that is because that's not fair to the pattern writer. But I already know what it is, so I'm going to cut those out and then we'll get that 3 camera going. I'll show you how simple this is going to be to put together. We're going to make so many of these tonight. You're going to be like, what? Let me get through the first one. If you like what you see, go grab the pattern, grab a couple fat quarters, and get ready. I would think you could probably even do this with regular batting. You don't have to have that fusible interfacing. I would not do it without batting, but you could quilt up your fabric with a low loft batting. I would only quilt one of the pieces of fabric. I wouldn't quilt both of them, and I think that would still work.
Yeah, because I think it would still have enough body in it.
It would, yeah, it would have enough body to stand up, but I would probably not quilt both pieces of fabric. I would only quilt the one.
Yeah.
Mennonite Farmhouse says, I want seafood. All right. Okay, I've got these little cute squares that I can't bear to get rid of, and they're going to sit over there. Okay, let's go to the 3 camera setup and let's put this together. So excited. Hope I don't spill my coffee. All right, so the first thing that I'm going to do is take one of, yes, I think you could use foam, Mona. She says, I wonder if you could use foam. I think you could, but again, only under one piece of fabric. It's just going to make too much bulk for you. All right, so I'm going to take each of these pluses, that's what they're called in the pattern, and I'm going to fold them on the diagonal so that I'm lining up that notch and these 2 notches. See? Then I'm going to take this over to my sewing machine. I'm going to sew with a 1/4 inch here and then a 1/4 inch here. It's not a bad idea to backstitch at the start and end of this just to give your seam a little bit more body, a little bit more strength, I guess is the right word. I'm going to fold this together. Soft and stable is the same thing as foam. Yes, I think you could use that, but again, only behind one layer. Keep in mind that these are very small, so whatever you do to add volume to your bag or give it stability, you're going to have to get it through a hole that you're going to turn this through. So putting like soft and stable or something behind it with these little tiny baskets, it could make turning the bag a bit of a nightmare. But you could use it. Just be patient and maybe leave your hole really, really big.
disaster of Titanic proportions.
You and your Titanic references this week. I swear Mary wants to watch Titanic. She keeps quoting, Jack, I'll never let you go, Jack. Rose! Silly girl. We were listening to cello music before the live stream started, but I think we ought to have been listening to a movie. What movie would you pick right now? If we could watch a movie, what would you pick? I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that. Like, I don't even know why I asked you. Do you think while we're at retreat, we should try to watch Sound of our little lake getaway? Our friends. I want to call it Friendsgiving, but it's not Friendsgiving because it's not Thanksgiving. What's a good word for friends at the lake? Frake?
Frakes.
Oh, we could be like that episode of Friends when they went to the lake.
Yes.
Bring
You can bury somebody in the sand.
Dibs. I'll be Joey. Okie
dokie.
But I don't want to play Strip Happy Days.
No, that doesn't sound like fun. And we don't want to bring the bald woman that now has hair.
I also don't want to date Ross, so we're good. All right, once we have these two sides sewn together, then we're going to open it up. This is a little reminiscent of making your bowl cozies when you sew the darts in there, except you don't have to mark it. And then we're just going to line up that edge, and we're going to line up the other edge, and we're going to sew both of those with 1/4 inch seam allowance. So we're going to do that on both of our pieces of fabric. Cheryl Pickett says she's drawing a line and sewing next to it.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Are you talking about, maybe she's talking about she needs help because of half square triangle units or whatever.
Oh,
Not sure.
I do my half square triangle.
You draw the line?
I draw the line.
Yeah, me too.
I don't like estimating crazy.
I always try to make them bigger than what I'll cut the fabric almost 1/8 inch or, yeah, bigger than what the pattern calls for, and then I square it up. I know it takes a bit more work, but it gives me better results.
Yeah.
Suzanne Taylor is asking if we're going to have Easter dinner. Probably do something, though I don't know what it's going to be. Jason is not getting Justice this weekend because he's going to get him next weekend. So we won't have Justice home. So I'm not really sure. And since Justice won't be home, that means Jason won't be home at all on Sunday. So I'm kind of just like, maybe my Easter Sunday is going to be a crock pot concoction.
Chipotle.
Mary's been on a Chipotle kick forever.
I'm ordering Chipotle. My favorite go-to food.
I know. We were thinking about that for dinner, weren't we?
Yep. But I had leftover.
You could come in. Oh, go get the door.
Who should it be?
I know who it is. I saw him sneaking around.
Does it start with an I?
Maybe. Go out. You got to open the door because he's already gone around the side.
Oh. Hello? Ian? Hello?
Maybe it was Jason. I don't know. I'm going to text him and see if it was him.
He's not out there.
Okay. What are you doing with the door?
I don't know.
Just squeaking.
I was hoping whoever was out there would still be out there.
I saw tail lights. And I saw somebody walking. I thought it was Ian, but maybe it's not. We'll find out. I texted him and I was like, "You."
It was Ian because that car's gone. That was there out there.
Well, he might not be here. He might be at home. All right, it was the UPS guy. Zaza says, "OMG, horror film vibes now." Wait a minute. Ian was over the other night, and I walked into the family room where Mary was, and she was like, "Ian's right there," and I said, "Oh." And so I registered that Ian was in the room. I registered that he was standing there. And then I looked at him and I jumped. Don't ask. All right. So now that we have these two sewn, I'm going to turn one right side out. Doesn't matter which one. This is completely reversible. I'm going to leave one inside out, but I need to set this aside and make my little handles for this. And I had a scrap bit of fabric that I was going to use for this, and it has managed to elude me. So, don't. Now, no, I'm fine. I'm talking about the fabric that is on the floor.
Oh, gotcha.
Found it! So to make my handles, this is a little, Ian doesn't have a key. He has the code to my doors. We're going to make our strips, but I do this a little bit differently than the fabric that the way the pattern says for us to do it. So I take this is what I do, not what the pattern does. I take a 2-inch piece of fabric, I fold it in half, give it a bit of a crease, and then I'm going to fold each of those sides into the middle. And it is a little bit easier if you do this with your iron. So I'm going to fold in and fold in. And then once those are folded in, we're going to fold that in half like this. And we'll take that to the sewing machine and stitch just 1/8 of an inch down either side. Ah! I thought the iron was going to fall. I need help. I have problems. Oh, wah, wah. It's a party in here, man.
I mean, considering the friends that you hang out with, that's sad.
With friends like you, who needs enemies?
I know.
Is that on the bias? No. My handles are not made on the bias. Ian said that wasn't him, but he's driving over.
Oh, he's okay.
It must have been Jason. All I saw was a face like peeping into the door. And sometimes Jason does that. Sometimes, it could have been Dominic too.
Oh, is Dominic coming over tonight?
Maybe, I don't know.
You never know.
Never know. He might already be here. Might be playing games with Jason in the other room.
Oh.
I don't know why I'm just waving people into my sewing room in the middle of a live stream. Hi, I don't know who you are. Just come in.
We could be inviting the cyclists to this, and Halloween guy. The guy from Halloween. Oh, what was that guy's name? Oh well.
It's a party after coffee. I had some coffee, oh yeah. What stabilizer do I like? This is SF 101 by Pelon. 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 P-Elon. P-Elon. I don't know.
Don't go there.
Pelon. Pelon.
Pelon.
Surprise guest. Curious. Jonathan said, Ian's coming? Late night live? Here we go. 3, 4. I love it when Ian and I get together, and I love it when you and I get together, but I really love it when you, me, and Ian are in the same room. All right.
It can be dangerous.
It can be a little dangerous. All right. So the next thing that I do, I've totally abandoned the pattern at this point. Feel free to follow that. I don't. I'm going to take a ruler and a marking utensil. This is an air-soluble pen that allows me to draw on the fabric, and it's just going to disappear over time. And so I'm going to mark about an inch in from the crease from either side. Yep, that's right. I'm going to do it on two sides, and that's where I'm going to place my handles. And I'll show you a little bit more of what that looks like in just a second. That's where one's going to go, and this is where the other is going to go. So if you look in here, it might be hard to see, but I have just drawn two little dashes with my air-soluble pen on the fabric. And so what I'm going to try to do is take one of these handles, and I'm going to put it so that the loop goes down into here. I'm going to line it up with that mark, make sure that it's straight. I'm going to pop a pin to hold that in place. And then I'm going to curve this around, making sure that I don't twist it. And I'm going to line it up with the other mark. Make sure that it's straight, don't get it twisted, and pop a pin in it. So now I should have something that looks like that. Do you see that? It's going down, but I need it to be tucked in for when I sew this together. Now I'm going to turn it around, do the same thing to the other side. And for those of you that are curious what the pattern is, I did just drop it in the chat again. It is also pinned at the top of the live chat, and it is in the description box down below. This is honestly the hardest part, just getting those in there. Once that's done, we're going to have one of our pieces turned right side out and one is inside out, and we're going to put them right sides together with our little handles down in between the two layers. And so what I like to do when I'm doing this is line up the corners first, and then I'll grab a clip. I said I'll grab a clip.
You don't have them there?
I had them.
Look in your box, your toolbox.
No, they're right here. They're right here.
Okay.
Grab a clip, and I'm going to put a clip on each corner. Just like this. Hello, Gina. Gina Yates says, hello, Becca. Hello, Mary. Hello, everyone in the chat.
Hey, Gina.
Then once I have each of those corners clipped, this one's not clipped nicely. Let me fix that. I did try to stabbed me.
Don't do that.
Once I have each of those corners clipped, then I'm going to come around and try to line up the raw edges of this and just put a couple clips going around the bag. One in the center of each side. Don't need a whole lot. I just want to keep it all lined up. Now, I'm going to take this to my sewing machine and I'm going to sew around the entire top side. But when I do that, I need to make sure that I am leaving a hole to turn this bag out. And I don't want to do that on the side with the handles. I know what sides have my handles because my pins are holding the handles in there. So I'm going to start here. I'm going to start at this end. I'm going to back stitch, go all the way around, come back over to this side and back stitch. And then I will show you the next step. Mary, did you just finish that?
I just finished.
Oh gosh, come here, bring it here, let's show them. We got to celebrate this work. Mary has successfully unsewn the half of the quilt that was quilted. Oh, you can still see where it was quilted.
Yep.
It's unsewn! It's sideways!
But that's where all the stitching was.
I
is
know,
on
I
there.
loaded it sideways.
Yep.
I did it all wrong.
And now-
Nope, it's upside down.
down.
Yeah. Here we go. There, take that.
Yay.
There it is.
Yay.
Yay! I can't wait to quilt it
Yay.
again.
Here, I fold it.
Oh, no, let's just
Are you
hang it
gonna
up.
hang
Yeah, let's hang it up.
Okay, look.
Let's enjoy how beauty-miss it is.
How beautiness
It's beauty-miss.
is very beautiness.
Beautiful. I mean, you did all that work.
It's all did.
Let's show everybody what it looks like.
You gotta pick all the
Look!
threads.
Back to square one. Jeez. Thank you, Mary. I appreciate that. Everybody's giving you everybody's giving you all the praise. Yay, Mary! All right, let's go back to our project. So
Ella took my chair.
move your feet, lose your seat.
Blinded me.
You gotta come over here and show them that. Wait, no, cup and everything, dude.
He's the mad scientist.
No, cup and everything.
Over there.
You gotta do the cup and
Oh, the
everything.
cup and everything.
The cup and everything.
Oh my gosh.
Mad scientist.
You goob. He came in. We didn't even get a chance to be like, oh, he's here. He just stormed right in. Whoa.
What you working on?
I am making these.
Oh, these are cute.
Yeah, I like this. I like this size the
Yeah.
most, and so I'm making a few of those.
Nice.
So, and I'm showing them how I'm doing it, and this is the pattern. If you want to take a look-see.
Oh.
Yeah, from Center Street Quilts. You know we love her.
Ian in the house. Woo, woo.
Yeah, Ian is in the house.
What have you been up to today?
Huh?
I love this one. This one's great.
That's the best one.
Yeah.
Like that's the best size, right?
I like that.
Wait, did you make your own size? 'Cause
This
says
was-
3 baskets.
I know. I made my own size there. I don't love how it turned out. This actually one is my favorite.
Yeah, I would
And
know.
it's included in the pattern.
Why?
So, how was
You
your...
wanna save this for remembrance?
Only if we're going to have a bonfire outside with it.
Ow.
She's talking about the backing
Oh,
that
you
came
got
off with that.
You got it taken off.
Yeah. Mary was busy.
You missed it. You missed it. I just took the last stitch off.
She did.
Nice.
We took it and hung it up and celebrated Mary, and everybody in the chat went crazy. I guess. I don't know. Sorry, I'm trying to line my handle back up because it turned and got cockeyed on me.
What are the little...
Yeah, I need to buy another one. The 3M strip.
The 3M step.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
I need black.
You matched the
I
quilt.
do. That's what they were saying. They're like, you matched the quilt, Ian.
You matched the
How
quilt.
did I know? How did I know? That just like happened. That's funny.
I don't know.
I need some black thread.
Over there.
There's no one
There's
over
no.
there. I looked.
Well,
Here, take some of my hair. You can use the hair.
Oh, I'll use this. How about that?
yeah, you could use that. It's a 40 weight, but it'll go through the needle just fine.
Hi, Jonathan.
Ian, you are scary, Deborah said.
Oh,
He's always scary.
So Mary and I have been talking about going to Chateau de blah, 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 blah.
oh my gosh, yes.
So we gotta interview Rachel tomorrow. Is that at 11 our time?
Yes.
Okay. So we were talking about getting up early and going to get coffee and a pastry before the interview. Do you want to go?
Yeah, sure. I'll go.
Do you want to cuddle with me tonight? I'll let you stay over. You can sleep between me and
I was
Jason
about to say, where's Jason gonna sleep?
on the other side of you. Ian in the middle.
Right.
Some people take stuffed animals to bed. I take my Ian. Oh, Ian, I am officially in vacation mode.
Are you?
I have 2 Mondays to work. And then I gotta be off a day, and then I'm gonna be back on work on Thursday and Friday, and then I'm back off on Monday.
That's a lot.
I know.
I'm excited. I'm ready to go. All right. Once the science vibe from Josh.
I love it.
How many costumes do you have?
Too many.
Hey, do you want? Can they hear you? Let me just talk. No, it's over there. Mary has it over there.
It's right here.
Oh no, it looks like they can.
Okay.
So too many.
Right there. Too many. I have a lot. I don't even know how many I have, to be honest. It's been a while since I've counted, so.
You have shown up at my house in more costumes than I can probably remember.
Well, it was the unicorn, and then it was the inflatable unicorn.
The wig.
The wig, yeah. I showed up in the wig.
Multiple times.
Yeah.
Different wigs.
Yeah. And now I have this one. I have some more down there, down at my place.
So I am turning this right side out through that hole. And then once I have it all turned out, I'm going to roll the seam so that I got it nice and flush with itself. I'm just going to put a clip in there. I am going to take this over to the iron and use some heat to get the seam rolled perfectly right there. I'm going to do this all the way around the top edge.
Does this come screwed like the big ones do? No.
You got to pop the bottom of it.
That's what I was trying to do.
Watch Angela Christine says, watch Rachel Maxey video of her going through her costumes. Oh, it's the dog. I was like, who's out there? No, it's the dog.
Gotta go outside.
Maybe she does.
Okay.
Gotta go outside.
Susan said, I'll borrow Ian. I need something to cuddle.
What are you doing, Bella?
What happened here?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
Um,
What are you doing? Little rat. Oh my gosh.
You
Little rat.
dirty rats. Okay, this is where the hole is. So I have just used my fingers to kind of straighten that hole up and fold the fabric down in on itself. And then I'm going to use a couple of clips to hold that in place. What I'm trying to do is make sure that around this entire basket, the folds are nice and even. Now I'm going to take it over to my sewing machine. Mary's blowing bubbles on the glass of the door. And I'm going to edge stitch, which is about 1/8 of an inch all the way around all of this. What is most important here is that when I go around the hole, I need to make sure that I'm catching the fabric that was folded down in there so that it stays put together.
Uh-oh. I messed this through. I've messed this
fine.
up. Real bad. Oh, there it is. Oh, I found it.
You found it. Where's Waldo with the thread?
I found the end. Mary handed it to me because she couldn't find the end. And
She would have found it eventually.
She would have, but I ended up finding. Well,
Hey, take a look at what's on my long arm.
I see that.
So
That's really pretty.
Vanessa Anderson is a subscriber, and she sent me an email and asked me if I would, if I wanted some quilts to practice on. She had some charity quilts that she had made, just the quilt tops,
Yeah.
and she wanted to donate them. And so I told her, sure, send them on. I can provide the backing and the batting. I'll quilt them, bind them, and then donate them. And so this was months ago, and so finally she sends me an email. She's like, they're finally in the mail. They should be coming to you soon. So this was about a week ago that I got them.
Yeah.
I opened them all up, and I was like, wow, okay, if she sent me all these, I want to do something nice for her. So I emailed her back, and I was like, hey, listen, I want you to have one of these quilts. So which one's your favorite? I'll do that and send that back to you, and I'll donate the rest. And she was like, no, really, seriously, just donate them all. I was like, well, I want to do something to
Right.
thank you for those.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, how about you quilt a different quilt? So the quilt that's loaded on the long arm, which everybody's going to be like, we want to see what the quilt looks like.
Right.
I can't take you to the long arm, but anyway, I'll post a picture of it in the Facebook group, and I've got it loaded on the long arm, and I'm quilting it for
It reminds me a lot of.
a puzzle mystery quilt.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah. It reminds me of, I think, Village Green, maybe?
Yeah. It's obviously not,
No.
but it
there's-
does
yeah.
have that same type of feel.
It's got that kind of diamond shape to it.
Yep. Could you take a picture and post it in Facebook group, maybe?
Or I can do this.
Or you can do that, because you can always put it back. Hold on. Let me go
Oh, yeah,
to...
yeah.
Okay, now go.
Okay, cool.
Just tell me
I
when you're
forgot
ready.
because people would get seasick.
Yeah,
All right, I can't see anything.
that's
so...
okay. You can unplug
Oh, yeah,
it, because that's
right.
just charging.
I forgot. Whee! Okay. All right,
Okay.
I think we're ready.
Okay, ready,
Yep.
set. There it is. Yep, back up and aim towards me a little bit. There you go. That's the quilt. Wow, thank you, Ian.
And
Did
then
you
I'll
see
show
that?
the
Did you
first
see
row.
the pattern she chose? I love that.
I'm using a variegated thread on it too. I'm just doing an edge-to-edge design, but I chose it's called Bubble Echo, and I got it from ProStitcher.com. I chose that pantograph because if you look closely at the fabric, there's lots of little bubble elements going on, and it kind of gives it that underwater feel. And so I felt like the bubble with the echo around it just helped reinforce the print on so many of those fabrics. I almost wanted to do something with sea turtles, but really this had more of an underwater vibe, not a turtle vibe.
Yeah.
So I was like, no, we're going to go with the bubbles.
Is it not turtly enough for the Turtle Club?
Oh, shoot.
All right.
All right, I will go back to the top camera. I'm showing them the basket now. So this is all sewn together, and it is a little, it's a little, it needs a little bit of help. And so what I find is he dropped the camera.
Thank goodness it wasn't on.
Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. What I find gives us that nice polished finish is if I just take it over to my take it over to my iron and I give it a good press. So I've been doing a couple of things. The first thing I do is fold the side over and press this with my iron. And I do that on all 4 sides. I'll just finger press it now so you can get an idea. And that'll give it more of a defined box shape. And then after I've done that, I'll fold the corners in on themselves and give each corner a heat press. Dang, you got it right back where it was.
I'm that good.
You are that good.
I'm kind of good.
You're kind of good. What do you guys think? Are you going to get the pattern? Oh, Tiffany's in the chat.
Oh, hey, Tiffany.
Somebody call Tiffany on Messenger.
Tiffany!
We can make Tiffany be here virtually.
Right, right.
On Messenger?
Sure. Don't challenge Mary. She'll do it.
She'll do it. She'll do it. Are you still on overhead camera?
No,
Oh,
I'm on face camera.
gotcha.
Hey, can you come give me a hand with this?
Yep, I can. I definitely can.
Let's show them the basket.
Oh.
Here, let me help you. Let me help you. There you go.
Okay,
Show them
perfect.
the basket.
All right, here we go, everyone. Look inside. You can look. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's so nice. Look at that basket. Oh, hold on.
Wait,
Let me go. Oh,
Stop it.
oh,
Stop it.
stop.
Stop it.
No,
Stop it.
stop. You stop it. You stop it. Here, let me pick up some of the clips. And put them- Oh.
I can't
get
Have
it.
you gotten one?
Yes, I got 2. There we go. There's a nice little basket. There we go. Oh, there she is.
Hold on. Let's show you to the people. Hello. Hello. Hi.
I'm working at the longarm.
Oh, she's
Custom quilting.
she's working at the longarm.
Oh, hi, Tiffany.
Hi.
Hi, Tiffany!
Okay, let me get back over here.
We are goofy.
All right,
Uh-oh.
so
Cindy says I'm new to your channel. Welcome, Cindy.
Well, we'll
I'm
let
new
you
to
go
your
back
channel,
work.
but I'm-
We didn't mean to disturb you.
Oh, it's fine. I'm working on.
This is what you get when you watch Becca. Cindy, hope you signed up for that.
Is it one of your quilts or are you doing it for custom?
so Ian, I am ready to make some more of these. If you want to help me, we can assembly line do them.
Okay,
Oh, you did?
Would you
Oh,
mind?
okay.
sure.
Okay. So look at that. Isn't that cute?
That's cute. That's really cute.
I know.
And it's made out of tula.
I know. And look
Okay, bye.
at what I got over here.
Ooh!
Right?
I like that.
Dum, dum, dum. Tiffany. Oh, Flicky Chicky wanted to know if Tiffany got her bobbin case fixed. I'm going to make some baskets with
She bought a
this.
new one,
She
I
was
think.
working, so I didn't want to disturb her.
Yeah. I like it.
Oh, we made a mess.
We did. I made a mess.
No, I was the one that dumped them all out. Okay, so.
And so the party begins, says
And
Vicky.
so. I'm so glad I stayed up for this, Jane said. I'm so glad you did too. Thank you. I've been walking around today going,
Uh-oh.
I've been walking around like, just like not fully awake, kind of feeling a little meh. And I realized when I got to work this morning, I did not make a cup of coffee. And I always have a cup of coffee in the morning.
Yep,
It's my
yep.
breakfast, and then I have lunch. I didn't have coffee.
Did you spill it on the floor today?
No, because I didn't make it. So I didn't have a cup of coffee. And then about 7 o'clock, I was like, I know it's wrong. I need caffeine.
So she may not go to bed tonight.
Right, exactly. She may stay up all
She may
night,
be bouncing
and
off
we'll
the walls
right.
all
We'll go to
together.
the Chateau de no. Not
I'll still be
Chateau.
awake.
Not Chateau. I keep saying Chateau.
Chateau de blah, blah, blah,
Blah,
blah.
blah, blah, blah. Yeah, Cafe de Chantilly. There we
No,
go.
but I thought Chateau was in the name.
No, it's Cafe de Chantilly. It's really good. It's really, really yummy.
That's all I
I
can see
can't
is
get
your
in the screen.
goggles.
I know. I'm like, I can't get in the screen. It's really good.
Hello. You're so crazy.
I am.
So crazy.
So cool.
All right. So I need to make some squares.
Oh, Tiffany hasn't gotten her bobbin case yet.
Hey, I saw that.
It hasn't come yet.
I saw us. All right. So I'm going to cut out. Are you ready?
It
Out. Yeah. Cut it out. I'm going to cut some squares out of this, and then I'm going to put the interfacing on the back, and I'll trim it down to what I need. Do you want to make one?
Sure.
Okay.
I'll make one.
All right. I'll give you the materials.
Cool.
We'll do it side by side, Ian.
Okay.
I'll cut from that. We can make several.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yep.
I know. I know. It's kind of like amazing.
Serendipity.
Serendipitous.
It was meant for you to make one.
And it's out of Tula fabric. Are you excited?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so
I'm
you're
always
gonna make
excited,
you're gonna
Tula.
make one out of Tula fabric, and I'm
Sure.
gonna make one out of this strawberry
Oh,
fabric, so that we'll have two.
Oh, it could be a cute little strawberry basket too. Mm-hmm. Like with the strawberry.
That's what I'm gonna do. The
fabric. Yeah.
strawberries.
Yeah.
So Ian's gonna use these two fabrics. I'll give you the top camera. This is from the homemade line from Tula Pink. So I'm going to just cut you a couple of squares out of this. There's probably enough here to make 4.
Oh wow,
Yeah, it doesn't take much fabric.
that's awesome.
But I'm going to get this going.
Don't put it in your coffee.
Well, you know, I mean, probably only sells for $200 a yard.
You're welcome, Jacqueline.
Oh, you're welcome. By the way, I've got more stickers that have to go out. They're over
Oh, okay.
there.
I'll take it with me tonight. Ooh, Flicky Chicky asked a good question. Would a layer cake work for this?
Yes.
Definitely.
That's a good question, Flicky
Yep.
Chicky.
What you're going to cut the fabric down to is smaller than the piece from a layer cake. I'll give you that tip. In fact, the pattern even tells you, I don't know if she has it in the listing, but she tells you to use 10-inch squares. So I'll give you that much, but I'm not going to tell you anything else. Okay. So here, I'll let you do this. You're going to...
Oh.
You're going to
Okay.
put interfacing on the back side of both of those.
On my backside.
On your butt side. All right. Ian's going to make one and I'm going to make one. We want to make this size, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, because
Yeah.
this size is the best. Here, I'll even put some clips in there because you'll need some.
will.
Look.
Look at that.
Look.
It's perfect.
It's a basket.
It's perfect.
Okay. Now I'm going to cut my fabric. For mine, I'm going to use these strawberries and this blender. Is that cute? That's so cute.
So cute.
So I'm going to cut this off. And because I already told you
your
we start
spray?
with a 10-inch over at the ironing table. Because I told you we start with a 10-inch square, I'm going to go ahead and just tell you that I'm cutting a 10-inch. It does say a 10-inch square in the listing. Okay, good. I was hoping I wasn't giving that away.
Right, yeah.
I'm going to cut 10-inch by width of fabric, and then
Support
I'll
your
do all the work. Support the pattern,
patterns,
support the
your
pattern.
pattern designers.
That's
'cause
right.
that-
If she's gone through, done all the math, and figured everything out for you, just buy the pattern. It's a one-time purchase. Please don't. I mean, I'm sure you guys could figure it out on your own, but that's her livelihood.
And by the way, I say this because I'm also trying to design my own patterns. So support pattern designers because it's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work. Ian, I need your sweater in my life. All right. I'm going to cut a 10-inch square out of each of these. Angela says, I might have to make one in raccoon tula.
Yes. You mean Trash Panda?
Raccoon tula pink for the dogs as an excuse.
Trash Panda.
Trash panda.
No, raccoons are trash pandas.
They are.
Like snakes are danger noodles.
I've never heard that.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, snakes are danger noodles.
I've never heard danger noodles.
And then,
Orcas are pandas of the sea.
yeah, that's true. That's true. You also have big cat. They're murder mittens.
Murder mittens. Okay. You have all the names for all the animals. Spicy beetles.
Yep. Bears are forest puppies.
Aw, puppies. I love puppies.
Chewy looks at you.
Oh, sorry, Chewy. Oh, Jonathan says, I found a Zuma fat quarter that I liked, but it was $20.
Oof.
I might have spent $20 on a couple of fat quarters. And they'll probably never get cut because I spent $20
Right,
on a
exactly.
couple of fat quarters.
Exactly.
Somebody's going to inevitably ask what fabric I'm using. So this pink with the flowers on it, it says it is Sunshine Chamomile by Poppy Cotton.
Chamomile.
I sell at the salvage, so I figured I could just tell you.
Chamomile.
And this is also, this is something Farmer by Poppy Cotton. So they're both Poppy Cotton fabrics.
Hee hee hee.
Ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho.
It's not Christmas time.
Hee, hee, hee. Ho.
Oh.
I said ho, ho, ho.
So Mary and I were talking about what movies do we need to watch when we go to the lake. And do you know which one she picked?
Which one?
Come on.
Sound of Music.
Oh my God, you're so smart.
Am I that invisible?
Yeah, you are that predictable.
Yep.
Predictable?
Yep.
Mhm.
You're not invisible.
Nope.
I see you.
You see me?
I see you.
I see your true color.
Oh my gosh.
Shining through. Hi, Cyndi Lauper. Sign me up. Give me a contract. Oh, I thought somebody fell.
That was chewy.
Flicky Chicky said, I saw some original Paris Tula for $3 a yard.
Oh, wow.
I hope you picked that up.
Right? Seriously.
If anybody
Jeez.
sees any cheap tula with the purple one with the sewing machines on it, that's the one I want.
Mary,
And I will pay for it, but I don't want to pay $20 a yard for it.
how much do you need?
I want enough to make that curtains for my sewing machine.
Oh, well, forget that. I'll put it back. You mean this fabric?
That one, yes.
This
But
fabric.
It looks like Bernina's.
It does. However, I have maybe 2 yards of this. That's not going to be enough.
Auntie Carol wants to know, will Becca fall asleep during it again? Sound of Music.
Oh, she went upstairs and took a nap that day.
I'll be doing it again when you turn on Sound of Music. Don't worry.
Do a deer,
A female deer.
deer.
All right, so you pressed it with flatter.
Yep.
And you put your interfacing on the
Yep.
back. Hand me 2 interfacing squares because I have not done that yet. So I'll wait. You got to wait for me to catch up. Entertain the people.
Woo, 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 woo.
Definitely can't tell you were a theater kid.
Not at all. Not at all.
You know, ever since Ian got here, it got hot in this room.
Because we're
he's hot.
laughing. Come here, puppy. Come here. Wait, come here, puppy.
Before, he's gonna get Chewy.
Oh my gosh.
Puppy! Hello. Hello, everyone. My name is Cherie. How's everybody doing this evening?
Yes, I'm doing great. Hello.
You told him
Hello.
to entertain.
Hello.
I did.
Sometimes you
Why
put
does he
gas
sound like
for-
Mrs. Doubtfire?
I don't know. I don't know.
Hello, dearie.
What is he doing to you, Chewy?
I don't know, but your poor dogs are probably going to file abuse. All right. So now, after you've put the interfacing on, you're going to cut those both down to a square.
Okay.
The size is
Over here.
here. I
It's
can
over
show
here.
you. I can show you.
Okay. Got it.
Okay.
Got it.
Okay.
Got it.
Not giving it away.
Nope. Don't give it away for free. Wait, that could be taken very wrong. Don't. No, never mind, guys. Never mind.
There,
Don't. Welcome to the Friday Night Live, everyone.
It just turned crazy.
Ian doesn't need caffeine. That's his normal. Because Flicky Chicky's asking how much caffeine you've had.
I have none. I had a Sprite this evening, but that doesn't have caffeine in it.
What'd you have for dinner?
I had a chicken sandwich.
Ooh, where'd you get the chicken Sammy from? Did you go out?
I went to a fast food place.
Ooh, chicken Sammy.
Yep, chicken sandwich.
I want Chipotle.
Chabatale.
Chabatale.
We had
Chabatale.
leftover lasagna.
We did. I didn't have the leftover lasagna. I had a salad and mashed potatoes.
Oh, did you have the salad? I didn't
I had
see
some
the
salad.
or I
He
would've
probably
had
put it
salad.
away. Jason probably put it away.
And I ate the lasagna. I should have put, before I put the coleslaw on the plate, I should have warmed them. It was cold.
Ew.
Suzanne wants to know why you give it away for free.
Well, I need a ruler. This one's
Well,
ginormous.
there's one hand right
I
there.
know, but that's like ginormous. I
Here,
don't
you want to use this one?
No, I just need a small. I just need one of your smaller ones.
Okay. I didn't even have to look to know that he tripped over something on the
It was
floor.
a box on the floor. It was literally a box.
What is that box?
I don't know.
What is that box?
What's in
Oh,
there?
it's the
Oh, filters.
yeah,
we put
that
it in the
one.
cleaning stuff.
Yeah, it goes in
and
the
the cleaning.
Filters for my vacuum. You guys want to hear a funny story about my vacuum? Almost burned my house down. True story. Let me know when you've got those squares cut.
Oh,
Just
oh.
leave them sitting on the back along.
Okay.
I'll take care of them.
So,
Because the quilts are the
Mary loves to vacuum. And every time she comes, she vacuums when she gets here, and then she wants to run the vacuum before she leaves. I just don't get in her way because it's Mary. So she pulls out my vacuum and she starts vacuuming my floor, and she's like, "It's not sucking." And I was like,
Sucky vacuum cleaner.
No,
She
it
was like,
wasn't a sucky vacuum
Well,
cleaner. That's the thing.
It sucked at sucking.
Yeah.
So
Suck, that's a-
it wasn't picking up, but I was just like, it looks like it's picking up a little
I'm gonna
bit.
get a new vacuum cleaner.
And she was like, "You need to buy a new vacuum cleaner." I was like, "This is a good one." And she was like, "No, because it's not working." And I was like, "No, all right." And so I'm sitting there. And so it just stopped working after a minute.
It just turned off.
It just turned off. And I walked in front of it and there was heat coming out of the vent, like hot air. And I was like, "I wonder if it overheated." And she was like, "Yeah, maybe it did. Maybe it had a thermal regulator." Turns out it does. When it gets too hot, it turns itself off. And so we were like, "Why did it get overheated?" So we took it apart, and
Well, we were going to empty.
we were going to empty the canister and so we opened it up, and there was a clog at the bottom of the canister, and so we lifted that off and we looked where the filter was, and there was dust about that thick
About an
caked on
inch
top
thick.
of the top of the filter. And Mary goes, "When was the last time you changed your filter?" And I said, "You're supposed to change those?" So that
New vacuum cleaner now.
I bought filters.
And we washed and cleaned the
We
vacuum
washed
cleaner.
and cleaned it out. I put new filters in there, and we turn on the vacuum. Was it last night, Mary? The night before?
Night before last.
We turn on the vacuum cleaner, and Mary was like, "Oh, it sucks so good!" She's putting it up to her face. She's like, "Look!" You could just hear it. I was like, "Oh my gosh!" I was having a blast watching Mary putting the hose up to various things and just look.
Nothing was picking up.
Oh, it picked stuff up from across the room.
I remember in January I used it before I left, and it wasn't sucking really good then either. And I was like, this vacuum sucks.
It doesn't suck. That's the problem. Okay, I have 2 of the size
Okay.
squares.
Now I'm going to show you over here. I'm going to hold up the fingers because you're going to cut box corners out of each size.
Oh, got it.
Okay?
Got it.
So I'm going to cut out of each size a square that is a certain size. It's in the pattern. Doobie doobie doo. We all got quiet because we're.
I know, it was like we were all
How old is the
chitty-chatting.
vacuum cleaner? 3 years.
I was like, surely she changes her vacuum cleaner.
No, I take it out, clank it off in the trash, and put it back in. I mean, I know enough to get the dirt off of it. I just never replaced it. So I told Ian, who has a fear of fire,
I do.
and is always worried that somebody's house is going to burn down.
Yep.
And he was like, "You almost burned your house down."
I
I was
do.
like, no.
It shut off. It had to automatically
Thankfully.
shut off. Yep.
Betty Bernina, or as we will call her,
Burbina.
Betty Burbina. She says, could you use soft and stable instead of SF101? I think so. Just keep in mind that any bulk that you add to this is going to have to be turned out through the hole that you're going to leave. So if you're going to use soft and stable or quilt batting, I would only put it behind one piece of fabric.
Yeah. Don't put it
also on
back.
the bigger baskets. I wouldn't put it on the smaller.
No.
Yeah. I would do it on I think it's called the short one.
You'll never get it in that hole.
Zaza said, OMG, 3 years with dogs. No wonder it wasn't working.
True
Well,
story.
there was a cat in there too.
Yeah, there was a cat in there.
There used to be a cat. Shelly said, did you know there's a filter in your dishwasher? Just checking.
Yes, I did actually.
Wait,
Because
there's a filter in the dishwasher?
yes,
Maybe that's what's wrong with the dishwasher.
The dishwasher quit working 2 days ago. Like, it doesn't turn on or anything.
mine
we blew a
clogged
fuse.
up right before I left my apartment, and I was scared that they were gonna charge me for it. But thankfully, I emptied it out and everything was fine. But I got real worried there for a moment.
Angela says, the vacuum my mom had, we had it for almost 40 years. It was a floor
Whoa.
canister vacuum. Someone in the chat is asking for the project name. The pattern name is called...
Trio of Trinket Baskets.
Yep, and the link is in the chat.
There's your thing. It's all sewed.
Oh, you fixed the sleeve. Thank you.
What was wrong with the sleeve?
Oh, a couple of
was
stitches
partially-
popped on the sleeve.
I just unsewed it because that's me, and I resewed it.
Okay, so now you have 2 pluses, right? You got 2 fabrics? 2 fabrics. 2 pluses. Now you're going to fold it on the diagonal like this. Hello, Zoe. What up, homie? She's looking at Ian's costume and wondering what the heck it's like she opened the door to the Twilight Zone. She's
then
giving
she's
him this
closing.
look
And she's
and
closing the
slowly
door.
shutting the door.
Slowly shutting the door.
All right, so now you're going to fold it so it looks like a sailboat.
Oh, sailboat. Okay.
Right sides together.
Oh.
Looks like a...
love boat. Boop,
It does. It looks like a boat,
It
right?
does. Yeah, it does
All right.
look like a boat.
So now we're going to sew a 1/4 inch here and a 1/4 inch here.
Okay, cool. Can do. Excuse me, Mary. Boop! Boop! Excuse me. Excuse me.
Oh, dear me. I'm going to follow Zoe's lead. Look at you both walk out of the room.
Wait, which one am I supposed to do? Which one
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because you're going to do this to both of them. You're going to sew 1/4 inch
Okay,
here,
that one.
1/4
Okay,
inch here.
yeah. Okay. Got it.
You got that?
Yep, I did. I did get it. I forgot it because
Here,
we
Mary.
bumped butts, and I forgot for a second.
Here. Mary. She's giving Ian a shoulder rub with tiny hands. The only way this could be better is if she went, and I'm Judy. I'm Donna.
Jump like you did.
Right?
Da-da-da-da. I'm
I
Mary.
think he was expecting it.
Doo-doo-doo-doo. And I'm Judy.
I don't know that one.
It's SNL.
Now what is it?
SNL.
SNL.
I
Do-
love SNL.
Do I do it
So-
to both of them, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
So there's a skit on SNL, or used to be, called The Lawrence Welk Show.
Oh, no, they brought it back for the 50th.
Okay, okay.
yeah.
But it's not a regular one because
No.
Kristen Wiig isn't on there.
Yeah.
But the skit is called The Lawrence Welk Show, and you have a cast member that comes out and pretends to be Lawrence Welk, and it's like this 1950s, 1960s, like, variety show. And so the girls are all wearing the dresses from like the 50s, and they're singing, they got their hair done, and they're all sisters. And so they're singing about being sisters and things that they like. Yeah. And so the first sister comes out, she's pretty and she sings really nice. And then the second sister comes out and she's pretty and she sings real nice. And they're singing about something very sweet. Third one comes out, does whatever. And then the fourth one comes out with the tiny hands, wearing long sleeves with tiny hands.
And a big forehead.
And a big forehead. And she goes, and I'm Judy.
I didn't remember
And
that
she,
part.
through the whole skit, she just walks around trying to touch people with her tiny baby hands and popping bubbles in the air. Okay, so did you?
Yep.
Okay, I did not. So let me catch up. Hold
Okay.
on. Spoiler alert. Now you're going to fold it and do the other two. You're going to open it up and fold it so the other two crevices. So I'll show you with this one. Hold on. So you're going to open it up now, like this, and then fold it.
Oh, this way. Oh,
Yep,
oh, oh.
kind of like you would with a bowl cozy.
Oh, I've never made a bowl cozy.
Oh, really?
I have not.
We're gonna have to teach Ian how to do it. I think we have to have a whole series, Friday Night Lives, where I just teach you to do the things.
Right?
Be like, okay, now do this, Ian.
I should make some bowl cozies.
You
'cause
should.
I don't have. Well, no,
I
I
have
have. That's not.
two.
That's a lie. I have a couple. What happened?
I need more.
I dropped the magic clip.
I love the magic clips. Okay. And I'm Judy.
I used that sound one time because I made some, you know those Halloween cookies from Pillsbury that is the like ghost and the pumpkins and you just slice them? I made some of those, and one of them I tried to take off the tray, and I tried to take it off too early, and so it like squished it, and I used the sound effect, I'm Judy,
Oh.
I'm Judy, because it was all squished and everything. It matched.
So, I love to sew. Just saw what Mary did to hang up my zebra quilt behind me. She said, oh my goodness, did Mary just hang a quilt on a curtain rod on your Billy bookcases?
Yes.
Please tell us how you did that.
Yes.
So I will post a link to the curtain rod, the exact curtain rods that I buy in the Facebook group later, after the live stream's over. But these are curtain rods. I think they're advertised as being for doors. And they're either no drill, you can drill the hooks in, or you can use the 3M strips that are provided. And so I just use the 3M strips to hang up the either side, and then there's a very thin curtain rod that's lined up with one of those shelves. So that's how I've been hanging like the quilts that hang over my shoulder in the videos. All right, I'm almost done. Sorry, I keep talking.
You're fine. I did mine. I got
You need to now cut out a 2-inch by let's just say 10 inches
Okay.
piece of fabric that's going to be your handles.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
You're fine.
Oh, Becca won Bob and Chicken.
Oh, yay!
Yeah, she was watching me work on the long arm, and I could hear it starting to get tinny.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Uh-oh.
I think it's almost out of bobbin. So I paused it, and
Yeah.
I cut the thread, and I pulled it out. It had like 3 wraps of bobbin left.
Wow.
I was like, yep.
That was it.
I was like, yep.
That's crazy.
I can tell the difference from listening to it now.
Where'd you throw the fabric at?
Oh, here.
There it is.
Do you want the... Oh, here. Take all of that. There it is. That's what you're looking for, right?
Yep. And we don't need the interfacing on these because these
No,
are just
no,
the
no.
handles.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
Okay.
Just do 2-inch by 10-inch, and then you'll make it just like you would normal handles. Fold it in half, and then into the center, and then stitch down on either side.
Got it.
That one piece is going to give you 2 handles.
Oh. So I just need one of
2
those.
by 10.
Okay,
Yep.
got it.
Becca, you use big stitches on your binding.
Guess what? You're gonna redo it, I guess.
I
Because she's over there like I already know her. She's gonna rip it out. She's gonna do it over.
will.
I'm still learning how to do
I
the
know.
binding.
I need to show you how to do that.
Actually, maybe that's a good idea. I have my needle quilt. I'll prepare my binding
Okay.
before we go to the lake,
Yeah,
and I'll put it onto the front by machine, and then I'll have that as a hand sewing project while we're there. You can show me how to get the good stitches.
Yep.
Because I do like the way the binding looks when it's hand sewn
And
to the
she's
back.
using pearl cotton.
Yes, I did use pearl cotton because I can see it.
Yes,
Don't judge my methods, okay?
I'm sorry.
Mary's
Wow,
over there
Mary,
like, your
that's-
stitches
I
are big.
should just be happy that you tried hand sewing.
Wow, Mary, that sounded very quilt police of you.
I'm sorry.
You use pearl? Oh no, that's not how we do it.
What is this?
It's pearl cotton. Listen, nobody told me I couldn't sew my binding down with pearl cotton. I can do it whatever I want.
I just told you. You can't sew.
Mary said, I just told you, don't do it again.
I love you, Becca.
Sometimes I wonder.
No, I do. I love you.
She's going to be laughing about this for years. She's going to be like, and Becca sewed her binding on with pearl cotton. Can you believe it? And I'll be like, it worked.
It did.
It held it, didn't
And
it?
you did a good fire corner on it, too.
Thank you.
And I'm Judy.
Wait, no, that works for binding. Mary's binding comes in. I'm pretty. And then Becca's comes in. I'm Judy. I'm Judy. Oh, you snorted.
I did. I did snort.
Oh, my Lord.
Kathy Klein says I had the Lennon Sisters paper dowels. I loved paper dowels when I was little.
remember those.
I loved paper dowels.
I did, too. I had, what I guess that was Cinderella. Because it wasn't, I was too young for the Cinderella.
Cinderella, Cinderella.
Too old for, never mind.
Love you, Mary.
Love you, Becca.
Oh my God.
Give me some of that dang coffee.
Day coffee.
Okay. Do you want to see what you're going to cut that down to? Do you see the number?
No, because it's upside down.
This number.
Got it. Ah! I just hooked my straw in my lab coat.
You're having all kinds of different.
Chemicals.
Okay. Now you should have. Okay.
Now we press our fabric. Press, press.
We press our seams. Press, press. It's good to see me, isn't it?
So funny. So funny. Did anybody mention that we totally had our weeks off and like? We
Oh yeah,
said-
everybody's like, I'm surprised you're here. I thought you were going to a retreat.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to come up with a name because it's not retreat. It's like friends at the lake.
Yeah.
And so Mary and I were like, what can we call it? So we're just going to call it the Frake.
Freaks.
I like it. I like
Friends
it.
at the lake. Frake.
Freak.
Freak.
Freak. Is that
It's
like
our Frake
Farkle?
trip.
Is that like Farkle?
I don't
Do we
I-
Farkle while we're sewing?
Do we farkle at the Frake?
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
We can. I didn't play that Farkle game.
Oh, Linda. Linda says, I remember Dark Shadows. It seems like I
Oh,
remember
yeah.
the
Oh,
shadow
yeah.
too.
And that's on Pluto TV. You can actually watch it now.
Mama
Mama.
loves Dark Shadows. Mary loves Dark Shadows.
That's my favorite. We used to rush home every day after school.
It's hot. I burned my
You think
fingers.
so?
That's okay. I poked myself and it bled.
Oh,
It's
jeez.
fine.
We used to rush home from school every day to watch that show.
Flicky Chicky wants to know if you're going to get on her case for for using pearl cotton because she used it on a binding and cross-stitched it on a plaid binding. Mary's a...
I can hear the sigh over here. I could hear the sigh all the way on the other side of the room.
Y'all have to remember that my first classes in quilting, professional classes other than teaching myself quilting, were
There are no rules,
hand
people.
quilting.
There are no rules, people.
Yes.
Mary says this as she slaps my hand when I reach for the pearl
Yes.
cotton again. There's no rules unless you're Becca.
Because she has an area around the corner.
Do I stitch it once or twice?
Twice,
Okay.
one on either side.
Okay, cool.
Just like you would with a purse strap.
That's what I thought.
Flake! Bill says it should be flake.
Flake, yes! Friends at the
Okay, I
lake,
like
Flake,
flake.
yeah.
Flake!
Floats.
That means two things. Flaky! Fallon says, I can't stay, but I just had to hop on and tell you I love your new pattern. I just had to go buy it. Star blocks are my favorite. Now back to soccer. Thank you, Fallon.
Hi,
I appreciate
Fallon.
that.
Hi,
Enjoy the stalker. The stalker.
The stalker?
Marlon.
Wow.
Soccer.
Stalker, have fun at the stalker.
Why are
Oh, it
you?
was-
No, you only needed one.
Yeah,
because you cut it.
I cut a second
But that
one.
could be for your next one.
There you
Because
go.
they're really easy to make.
Yes, they are.
After you get through this one, you're going to be like,
gotta-
oh my goodness,
I
it's
gotta,
her.
I gotta cut the thing.
Don't fall.
The puppies are looking up like, what the heck was that?
Both of them.
I know. They're both like, what? What was that?
You know, I really need you to go into my living room and just go stand in Jason's office and see if he's playing games and just let him see you in all your glory.
Okay. Let's do that here in a second.
He'll just-
It's
he'll just-
this.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Got it.
The ladies with needles, Anne said.
There you go.
More like the flakes. If we frost our hair, if we get frosted tips, could we be frosted flakes?
Wow.
My hair's
Uh-oh.
already actually frosted.
I just hit the desk so hard I made a pin go flying. I don't know where it is.
Oh no. I'll find it.
You mean like I did last weekend during your sewing retreat?
Yeah, you did that like twice.
Yeah, I sure did. So for everybody listening and watching, I was over here while she had her retreat going on, her virtual retreat, and I went to lean on her desk to talk into her laptop, and the surround, which Becca was pointing out to right now, the surround buckled and ended up acting like a seesaw, so it threw all the pins that were on the other side all the way up in the air and all over the floor. And I did it twice.
Sherry said, don't fall, had me choking.
Oh, no. Don't choke. Bless you.
Zaza said, he cut extra homemade. That's like $20 worth of fabric.
I know.
Okay, now we have these two things. So our next step is going to be pick one of your buckets. It doesn't matter which one. And I like to measure an inch in from either seam and just put a little mark.
Oh, okay.
Need a ruler?
No, I need a pin.
Oh, here. Air soluble.
Perfect.
It'll disappear.
Perfect. From the seam an inch?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. The pattern probably has something else, but this is what I do.
Oh, okay.
It cracks me up. Becca's
Shocking that
patterns,
Becca.
but she doesn't stick to them.
Shocking that Becca didn't follow a pattern. Do we do that to the others? To
You
the
ignored them.
I do.
to the other side as well?
Yep.
Okay.
Opposite sides on just one of the pieces of fabric. You guys are mean to me.
No, we're not.
My ADD won't let me pay attention to the whole pattern. The whole pattern?
The whole pattern?
Okay.
Wait, that doesn't make sense because it's. Oh. I'm watching.
Okay. Your next step, where you drew those little marks, we're going to take our little strip and we're going to put it in here.
Oh.
Line it up there so that it's along the inside edge.
Clip it. Oop.
Clip it good.
Clip it.
And then we're going to pull it around to the other mark,
Uh-huh.
make sure it's not twisted, and then line it up so it's straight on
Well,
the
I
other
can't do
side.
that.
Okay, well, it can be crooked. Or I guess in this case, would it be a gay handle?
I don't know. Maybe.
Well, you can have gay handles. It's your bag.
There you go.
Whatever you want to do.
I was listening to you guys' podcast
Yeah.
today. I was catching up because I hadn't listened to the last few, and had my headphones on, and Jason was looking at me walking around. And I said, "I'm listening to your wife and her gay husband." He said, "Her gay husband."
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Ian.
I'm not.
Ooh.
I couldn't resist.
All right.
He's the one that has to put up with me in the middle.
Flicky Chicky, I don't even know what that meant, but I'll read it out loud. She said, arson is a smoky gruello splash. I don't know what that means.
What?
I went to go read Anne's, and I started reading Flicky Chicky,
Oh.
so I just thought I would keep going.
Okay.
Oh.
She's probably, I think they're talking about something. I
Oh,
missed
okay. Yeah. I'm like, what?
it. Ann Daly said, you have gay handles in your bag?
They're not straight handles, that's for sure.
Flicky Chicky said, my boss was asking why an x-ray wasn't straight. Sir, you had 3 gay techs taking the radiology. What did you expect?
That's funny.
Sir?
I mean, she's not wrong on that. She's not wrong. All right. Do we stitch these?
Not yet.
Oh, okay. We just clip them?
Just clip them in.
Oh, okay.
And then we're going to take one of your buckets and you're going to turn it right side out. It's the one without the handles.
Okay.
So it should be like this.
Okay.
And then we're going to set it down inside of the one that we just did.
Got it.
And I start by clipping each of the 4 corners.
Okay. Which one do you start with? Nevada? The 4 corners.
Nevada's a state, not a corner.
Yeah, but
It's the 4
referred
corner
to as the
states.
4 corner state.
Oh,
Because they all meet up in one
Yeah.
spot, and it's the
know.
4 corners. If you have to explain the joke, it's not very funny.
it was not funny.
Move on.
I didn't get it and I didn't want it.
Yeah, right, exactly. I bet here in a moment in the chat, people are going to be like, "Ah!" Or they're going to be like, oh, Ian.
Oh, Flicky Chicky said arson is her newest horse.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. I was
All
like,
of a sudden.
you're talking about arson. I'm like, well, I'm not sure that that's a good thing to talk about.
Once I have my 4 corners clipped, then I just go around and line up the edges of both pieces so that they're nice and even. And I clip those in place. I start by re-clipping the handles, making sure
Oh, I
that the
see.
raw edges are lined up,
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
and then doing the other 2 sides, just 1 clip in there. So you should have something that looks like this now. Nevada isn't one of the 4 corner
Oh,
states, Marcia
whoops.
says.
My
And
bad.
people are laughing. Vicky thought it was hilarious. Dot thinks it's hilarious. Zaza thinks it's hilarious. And like 5 others.
Wait, which ones are the 4 corners? I thought Nevada was
Colorado,
one of
New
them.
Mexico, Arizona, and Utah.
Oh, I meant Arizona. That's what I meant. Whoopsies.
Sherry says, I lived in Colorado, so I got it, Ian.
Thank you.
Stephanie Tim says, you all are headed to the loony bin.
Yeah, we've been there
Been there.
a long time.
Did you see what he's wearing?
Long time. Been there a long time. That's a British saying, loony bin, I feel like. Loony bin!
No, it's American too.
Is it? I feel like I hear the British saying that a lot. The loony bin. Did you tell them what we're
Are you
doing
thinking
tomorrow morning?
about the loo?
No, not the loo. Okay, Speaking of British, we've
All right.
got Rachel tomorrow.
Yes. Nice segue. So now we're going to just sew all the way around, except one of the sides that doesn't have your handles, you're going to leave a hole to turn this out.
Gotcha.
So start on one edge, back stitch, go all the way around, come back to that side and back stitch. I like to leave a nice hole to get down in there. Mom said, Mama didn't laugh.
Just quarter of an
Mama's
inch.
in the house, quarter of an inch.
Hi, Mama Nancy. Mama Nancy.
When I like how Bill just shortens the name to MN now.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Hey MN, how you doing?
Where's my pedal? There it is.
Call him GP.
Georgia Peach.
Georgia Peach, yeah.
Not bad, GP. How you doing? How you doing?
How you doing?
Mary and I decided for the lake trip, we're going to recreate the Friends episode where they go to the lake.
Oh Lord.
We're going to bury somebody in the sand.
Oh Lord.
Gonna be Becca.
We're going to pee on somebody's leg.
Hey! Whoa!
Somebody's going to get stung by a jellyfish,
Oh my
even though
gosh.
it's a lake.
That what?
I can be in that episode.
I bet you can.
I could.
I love Friends.
Me too.
I don't think I can quote as many as Mary can, but I could probably do several. We were on a break. Pivot. Shelley says they're coming to take you away. Ha ha! Hee hee! Ho ho! They're coming to take you away.
To the funny farm.
Do you guys know in 10 months it's going to be Quiltcon and we're going to be reunited with Tiffany? All 4 of us are going to be in the same room.
Reunited.
And it feels so good. Oh my gosh, all of us did it.
We did. We sure did. I can't wait for Quiltcon. And guess who else is going to be there?
Ian?
Well, yes.
Lots of people.
Yes, including Bill.
Yes.
And Zaza!
Oh yeah, that's right. She's coming
Yeah.
all the way to the States.
I know. It's crazy. It's a long flight, Zaza.
Which lake? We're going to Lake Gaston.
Gaston.
He eats roughly 12 dozen eggs because he's roughly the size of a barge.
Right.
You're my lobster. Oops. Joshua says hi, 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 or clap, 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 clap.
Hi, 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 hi.
Oh my God. Mom's telling my business in the chat.
Oh, Lord.
No.
She's certifiable. She takes a pill for her crazy. LOL.
Thanks, Mama Nancy.
Which of you is the captain? Gary Quilts wants to know. I don't know.
I have no idea.
I don't know. Yeah, Ian, maybe? I guess. I don't know.
Maybe.
Shelby says, I
Maybe.
hope I can be there. I need to figure out my budget.
Yep. We hope you're there too, Shelby.
I can't wait to see. Oh, Josh says, I cannot wait to see you all again. But most importantly, I want to spend time with Mary.
Yes.
Except he didn't really say that. He said, I just can't wait.
Ah.
Don't burst my bubble.
You
He
scored
probably
it.
thought it, but
You guys.
He
have
said, I
fans.
can't wait to see you all
I don't
again.
have fans.
I love to sew,
Yeah,
says
you
Mary.
do. You
Wait,
definitely.
Hold on. Oh, wait, hold on. Josh says, and meet Mary for the first time. She's getting a big hug.
Ah.
He really typed it. Wait, let's see. Mary thinks that nobody loves her.
She thinks
I didn't say that. I said you guys have fans.
she.
Listen, if you are a Mary fan, put a heart in the chat.
There
I
you
want to see it blow up.
go. Yeah, you have fans, Mary, for sure.
Yep. They all tune in just to see you, Mare.
Yeah, right.
All right, now that you have that sewn together, we're going to turn it out. Ian's already a step ahead of me because he figured out what the next step is.
Well, I've done enough bags to figure out.
Josh said that wasn't cute. He typed it before I said it. Oh, here come the hearts. Oh, Josh gave a ton of hearts.
So many hearts.
Yep, the chat's going crazy for Mary.
Look at all.
Oh,
wow.
purple hearts.
Oh,
Lots of purple
Lots
hearts.
of purple hearts. Rainbow hearts. All kinds of hearts. Jean put in rainbow
Typing the word heart. That's good. Yo, Petty G.
Yo, Petty G.
Oh, Lenore gave the most hearts.
Did she type it? The most hearts.
That's funny.
Lori's trying to top her. Oh, Melissa just did pandas. All in a row.
Aw, so
Panda,
many
panda, panda,
puppies.
panda, panda. Oh, we should have told them to put pandas in the chat. If you're ready, if you're excited to meet Mary and you're a fan of Mary, put pandas in the chat, everyone.
You guys are gonna make me have to make my head get all big.
Eh.
I wanna have to get me some business cards and some stickers.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to do little
You'll have to do a
Little
panda.
pandas
You'll have
for
to do a
Quiltcon.
panda. We should get somebody off of Fiverr to do
A panda logo?
a panda, but her in a panda onesie
Oh,
as her
yeah.
sticker.
Yeah.
Yeah, get an artist to do that.
I know what I'm gonna have for my sticker.
I know. Yeah.
Lots of pandas. Oh, trash pandas are popping up.
I love that. So I guess you fold in the edge.
Yep,
that's
fold in
open.
the edge,
Okay.
line it up all the way around, and
Yeah.
then you're just gonna edge stitch all the way around all
Got
four
it.
sides.
Got it. I also know what my sticker is going to be, and I'm so excited.
And I just can't hide
I just
it.
get at it. I know.
We all need to be on the same guard.
Some of us don't need to be a broken record. I know. I saw what you were doing over there.
I got stuck. It's like banana. Every time I try and spell banana, I get stuck. B-A-N-A-N-A-N-A-N-A-N-A-N-A.
Na 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 na. Hey,
There was
goodbye.
there's an author, and I can't remember. It's
Oh my gosh, Susan, you're out. Did a whole page of hearts.
There was an author who said the character remembered how to. Oh, it was Terry Pratchett. Said that the character could remember how to spell banana, but just didn't know when to stop. Couldn't remember when to stop spelling banana.
B-A-N-A-N-A-N-A.
Banana.
Banana.
Uh-oh, I gotta sneeze. Bless you. Bless you. Boo.
Bless you again.
Don't worry, I'm just sneezing on the quilt. It's fine.
Wonderful. She's gonna get it back and be like, "What is all of this?"
And then once you have it sewn together, I like to give the edges a press to make those creases really nice and sharp.
That makes sense.
Oh, I love the little strawberry ones. These are so adorable.
Strawberry shortcake.
Strawberry fields forever. I loved strawberry shortcake when I was little.
I like eating strawberry shortcake.
But that means two things.
Oh! Not what I meant.
It just started coming out of my mouth. I'm so sorry.
I just hit my glasses on the machine. Quilting after dark, everyone.
Why do you sound like Mrs. Doubtfire?
I don't know. Hello.
He just wants to be Jenny.
Right?
Oh, flat Jenny.
Right? Yeah.
He just wants to be Flat Jenny.
Flat Jenny. Woo!
It's all the buttons I found on my couch.
That cracked me up so hard. It's the buttons from inside my couch. Woo-hoo!
There we go. Did you and Ian have stickers left? Yes.
Yes.
Yes. If you
I
guys
do.
want a sticker, I'll press it for you.
Thanks.
The address is in the description box down below. Feel free to send a self-addressed stamped envelope to that address and just address it to both Ian and Becca, and we'll make sure you get both sets of our stickers. And if you just want Ian's, address it to Ian. If you just want it Becca, then just address it to Becca.
I'm starting to run low on some of mine, so if you want stickers, do it soon, because I'm starting to run low. I can't believe I went through all those stickers.
You found her!
All quilters are peacemakers. Always press to the dark side. Never underestimate the power of a woman with a sewing machine.
This is actually like an animated series right here.
Take it one stitch at a time.
That was in the advent box this year.
Here you go.
Thank you. Look at it. It's so cute.
Here, let's go do top cam.
Where's the? Oh, there we go.
Katie, did you send me a self-addressed stamped envelope for the stickers? She said she didn't get ours.
Hers are on the way.
Okay.
I was gonna surprise her, but hers are on the way.
Okay, they're on the way.
I literally put them out in the mail a couple of days ago.
Okay. Look, it even fits that and that and that.
Susan, I'm glad. Oh, we could put the. Oh, it fits this.
It fits that. It
These,
fits
it fits
this.
that.
What else can we put in there?
Put that in there.
Let's see, what else can we put in? Put some scissors in
Wait,
there.
hold on, wait,
Maybe
wait.
a rotary
Wait,
cutter.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. It fits. It fits Coke. There we go. Fits a can of Coke. Oh, here we go. Here, yeah. Just put that in there.
No. Actually, give that here.
Oh.
That was going to be a giveaway. Let's do a giveaway tonight.
Ooh, giveaway.
This fat quarter bundle will be given away, and because Mary's here, it'll actually get mailed.
Along with the other packages.
We'll mail everything tomorrow. So I'm going to go open up and do a giveaway.
Susan says, I'm so glad I decided to stay up and watch. I really needed that laugh. You're welcome.
Okay. Mary normally does this for me.
You have to change the description. Because it doesn't say mystery.
There we
it
go.
goes.
Or maybe
Oh,
it
wait,
does.
somebody could do it from that computer.
Oh, I'll do it.
You know the password?
No.
Then you can't
It's,
do it.
well,
Hey.
doesn't it? Don't you have your automatic password thing?
It's quilt in all lowercase.
Oh no, that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I lost my needle.
And then you could, yes, Streamlabs. Go to Streamlabs.
What did I do with the needle?
Oh, don't lose it.
Ian's going to set it up for me from the other side of the room.
I'm gonna set it up over here. But everybody has to be really, really nice to me and say please.
Thank you.
Miss Mike 007 says, y'all are cracking me up.
I'm glad.
Susan Year Out says, I need batteries in my skeleton sewing machine.
Oh, she's got one like Tiffany got. Tiffany got.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Skeleton sewing machine. Somebody sent it to one of her subscribers. Sent it to her.
Oh, that's awesome.
Maybe it was Susan Year Out.
Maybe. Just do it for 10 minutes, Ian, if you don't mind. Please, 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 pretty please, please.
What is that
please.
fabric?
It is Echo Batiks from Moda Fabric. It's 25-piece fat quarter bundle. Oh, Deb says, no wonder Mary gets despondent when she goes home. Yes, you guys can see the fat quarter bundle. Absolutely. In fact,
Okay. They'll see it, but it is active, and I totally spelled. I totally said batteries instead of batiks.
it's fine.
It is not batteries. We are not giving you batteries.
Yes, we'll do show and tell tonight after the, while the giveaway's going. Actually, that's a really good time to do it. Let me get my keyboard out. We'll go to show and tell. So get your ticket and then go post a picture in the Facebook group, and we'll do the things. Where is my other window? There it is. All right, so let's see what we've got.
Mary, look at the camera.
What?
Oh, he's playing with the webcam. You're welcome. All right, so Denise has worked on her Dutchman's puzzle block. This is the block of the month that dropped last week. Donna Price did hers. Georgia Franklin said, all set for Easter with this adorable, adorable punny FSL. Loving the festive vibes and cute details. Wait, hold on.
What?
I gotta refresh. Because I just told people that we're going to do show and tell. So.
Yeah, you should definitely refresh again. Absolutely. You should refresh again.
We all know why. We all, at this point, like, does anybody even question what Ian's doing? Like, this is what he's doing. This is what he's doing, people. Mary doesn't look happy in the background. Like, can we just take that for, like, Mary's not happy. Shelby Eaton made this little bag Wednesday using a Nantucket summer mini charm pack from a kit and a couple fat quarters from her stash.
Cool. I have the Nantucket charm pack. Nantucket summer charm pack.
Becky Stroop is working on Sweet Pea's Mystery Block of the Month in her new embroidery machine. Katie Spencer is working on the Barn Sampler quilt with Flirtation by Zen Chic. Shelley Johnston, Sew Wonderful Bags for Girls, made 3. Kay LaFau finished an attic window for her son's first apartment. I don't have eyes on the chat, so just let me know when it's done. Pamela made some kitchen towels, tea towels.
I see that Tiffany's Quilting Life just entered the giveaway.
Yeah, Tiffany, get those batiks. Wouldn't it be great if she won? Can I hold them until February?
Hilarious.
Melissa made a Hobbit quilt prototype miniature and 5 more Frog Patch
Tiffany
heating
wins
pads.
It, I will fly it out. And personally deliver it.
Yvette just finished quilting her pressed flowers quilt. Michaeline made an Alpin belt bag for a friend who broke her ankle next. Now she'll be all set to go wheeling on her knee scooter. I actually want to make one of those.
The baby hippo.
Baby hippo. Oh.
I think Amanda put it in after, so once you refresh, you'll see the baby hippo.
Looks like somebody's trying to get in.
Okay.
Member request if
Oh,
you can get them.
I got them.
Okay. Lily says, I finally figured out the embroidery function on my machine. Nice. Amanda made a baby hippo.
Yes, it's so cute.
And the comment says, because some days it's only worth a chomp. Susan says, my is posting a picture of her Amish star block. Then we're back to the beginning.
5 minutes, everyone. 5 minutes.
Oh, wow. Randy Bishop made 2 big totes, extra large size bag. She worked on it during the retreat last weekend and finished it today.
Wow. Suzanne was just added to your group, and she's from Dallas-Fort Worth.
Yay, Suzanne.
Dallas-Fort Worth. Woo woo.
I Spy Panda fabric. Zaza is working on EPP for a postcard and a 3D printed box for her featherweight.
Ooh. Oh, I like that box. That's cute.
Yeah. Josie Tremblay is doing a spring table runner for her mom, and it is now all done.
I keep forgetting that Zaza has a 3D printer. I'm like, I wonder where she got that from. And then I'm like, wait, that's her own machine. Never mind.
Deb Rhodes says she just pieced this and thanks for the video. I love that you did that. She did the So Speedy, the needles.
Yeah.
And then we're back to Lily
Shane's
Shane's.
Florals. Mm-hmm. Oh, I love that bag by Randy. Randy,
right?
That's amazing.
It's great.
Oh, it's so good.
Shelley Johnston did some freestanding lace earrings made on her embroidery machine. Oh, Stephanie Fulton. I know that quilt. I think. I think. Is it? Is it? Is it?
Yep, sure
It
is.
is. So the picture that she has up there, she tested my pattern for me. And I think she did the midi size, so this is the middle size. And then she sent it to me with backing fabric and a sleeve fabric and binding fabric and told me I could just keep it. She's told me before she has plenty of fabric. She's fine. And plenty of quilts. She's fine. So I'm going to have fun quilting this up and taking some photos of it. So.
Did you get to Josh's yet? I don't have your stream up, so I can't see. Did you get to Josh's yet?
No, I'm getting there. Lori Fayer picked up a So Powerful purse kit at Quiltcon, and it will be mailed off soon. I actually have one of those kits. I need to work on it. Oh my gosh, here it is.
Oh.
Josh says, I'm finishing Saturn. It's my entry for this year's Pantone Quilt Challenge, Mocha Moose.
Yeah.
I've been watching that. Like, I've been seeing his posts on Instagram.
Look at it. It's so good.
Yeah, it is. Nice, Josh.
Where's your
There's another member request if you could get it.
Got it.
Debbie Fleming has been working on a block of the month from 2024. Looks like she's getting caught up. There's lots of blocks here.
Sue, you are in the group.
How many minutes are left on that giveaway?
We have 1 minute.
Okay.
Well, 1 minute, 54 seconds.
Okay, so 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Hurry, everyone! Exclamation giveaway! Hurry, hurry, hurry!
Get your ticket.
Hurry!
Oh, Jennifer Turney helped test my pattern too, and she posted a photo of her finish, and it's quilted and bound. Looks so good.
She's good.
Oh, that does look good.
Right?
She finished like 8 or 9 quilt tops.
Looks like those attic windows are coming back again.
I always change it to new posts.
Well, no, I'm just saying like
the
trend
trend
of attic windows
Yeah.
seem to be coming back.
Yeah.
1 minute, which means 30 seconds because by the time we say this, it'll be 30 seconds.
I'm just going to do one more refresh and see if there's anything else in here. Oh, we've got from Roberta a couple of projects, a Hunter Star ready to sandwich and finish, and working on drop diamonds. I want to do a Hunter Star quilt one day. It's on my bucket list. All right, we're done with the sew and tell because I think we're all caught up, and I want to see what's going on in the chat. I want to see who's gonna win. Oh, 5 pages just went scrolling by.
Right.
Whoa. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa.
Whoa. 12.
Randy made the bag to hold her crochet Afghan blankets. It's so big I can hold 7 skeins of Red Heart Plus.
Oh, wow. 4, 3, 2,
Exclamation giveaway.
1. Well, by the time they hear it, it's far too late. Far too late.
All right.
We ready?
Yep.
Do you have we don't have a drum roll in the thing?
Maybe? Oh, no, I reprogrammed them.
Oh, okay.
I'll have to do it later.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Winner! Roseanne Stubblefield.
I thought you was going to say Rosanna Dana.
Rosanna Stubblefield, please email Mary at mary@sobecca.com with your physical mailing address, and we'll put this lovely fat quarter bundle in the mail to you. Hey, Mary.
Let's see if she's in the chat.
Heads up.
Ah!
You missed.
I missed so bad.
Scared the puppies.
But they're wrapped in plastic, so you don't have to worry about the fabric being damaged.
Nope.
Rosanna, where are you?
Let's just make sure she comments. Let us know that you're here, Rosanna. Rosanna.
Rosanna.
Rosanna.
Rosanna, banana, fana, fofana,
Fee,
fee,
fi,
fi,
fofana.
fofana. Rosanna.
I'm seeing lots of congrats for Rosanna, but no
I don't see her.
Rosanna.
Yep, I don't see her yet.
Rosanna. Rosanna.
Oh, she's not here. Bye. No, just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. Rosanna. Rosanna, say something in the chat.
Rosanna. 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 We'll give you to 9:51, so 1 more minute, and then I will pick another winner.
You mean I will pick another
Well,
winner?
Ian will. I'll tell him when to do it, but I'm going to give her another minute to pop into the chat. Got to be here to win, guys.
If she doesn't show up, she's going to kick herself and be like, no.
You know what? I'm going to set a timer. When the timer goes off, boop, 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 we'll pick a new one. I still don't see her.
Someone text her. If you know her, text her. Text her. Type in the chat. Hurry.
I'm going to give it 2 minutes.
Okay.
I think that's plenty fair enough.
Okay.
Gone. Next.
Right?
Oh, there she is. There she is. There she is. Sometimes you got to take a bio break.
There. Yep.
Right.
I
There
see you.
she is. There
Yep,
she is.
I see it.
Sometimes you got to step away for a minute or you're in the middle of pressing.
Sometimes you feel
Like a nut. Sometimes you don't. Joy's got nuts. Mounds don't.
Because sometimes you feel
Oh
like
my
a nut,
gosh.
sometimes you don't.
All right, we're done. Thank you, friends, so much for hanging out with us. Don't forget, next week I will not be live, but I am trying to work on a video that'll premiere for a bit. I want to wrap up the quilt that I started last week in a video. So that's what I'm planning for you next week. There will be a video from me, but it won't be a live stream because we will be at the lake because we're flakes. Friends at the lake. Flake.
Flake.
We're going to flake.
Flake.
Flake out.
Flake. Flake.
Flake.
Flake.
Flake, flake.
Flake. Flake. Flake.
Can I pick your nose?
No.
Friends who love each other pick their nose.
No. You can pick your nose. You can pick your friends, but you can't pick your friends' nose.
I mean, it's right here. All right. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. It's been a blast. Ian will be live on Sunday?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So
I
go.
won't be live on Sunday.
Mary might show up at Ian's house. You never know.
Never know.
Okay.
Never know what's gonna happen.
Bye, friends. See you later.